Steph, thank you for sitting in with me today. I understand you have some questions for me. This is part 5 of maximizing your real estate equity with Tom. And today we're going to talk about
transport supportive development.
right.
Yeah.
And so you have a few questions for me?
Yeah, so what does this mean?
Essentially, it means that what the provincial government is trying to do is develop residential development and commercial development, mixed-use development along transportation lines. And some of the things that they have already approved are, that they're going to have more frequent rail traffic along the lakeshore line down in Mississauga and Oakville and Burlington. And what that means to real estate is that you're already starting to see this burgeoning prices. Like if prices are up 6% in Toronto in the last year, they're up 10% in Oakville and Burlington because of the more frequent rail traffic and stuff like that. Other things that they're talking about is to have all-day travel on the rails out to places like Georgetown and out to Acton, and of course all the spots in between. The other things that they've approved too is that they're going to try and increase the public transport that runs north-south on places like Highway 10 or here, Ontario, so from the lake shore up to Brampton. So along those corridors, they're going to try and encourage developers to put in higher intensity or greater density buildings. So to mimic sort of what you see in many European cities.
Okay, so what can we expect in the near future?
Well, again, I'm sort of rambling ahead of myself here. It's a case that you're going to see light rail transit coming up Highway 10, and you're going to see more interconnected things going on, less transfers for people that are using the public transport system, because in the old days it used to be that if you went from Etobicoke to Mississauga, you had to, transfer your bus voucher, right? And now it'll be much more seamless, and, hopefully it's a case that around these hubs, what's the name of the station that's out in the west end of Brampton there?
I believe that's Mount Pleasant.
Okay, at Mount Pleasant, you're going to see, more intense density around there. Like the closer to the train station, the more intense the residential development will be, and it'll sort of fan out from there. One of the things I'm hoping for is that we can actually get some bus shelters on Highway 10. I wrote a letter to somebody at the MTO saying that I left my mother at the corner, and the next thing I knew she was in Oz with Dorothy, right? Because the wind just picked her and flew her away like the flying nun. You got a couple more questions.
Yes. What type of development can areas like Halton, Caledon, King, and Dufferin expect in the near future?
Well, again, a good question, Steph. It's a case that areas like Georgetown, around that train station, is that the land that's available for development, you'll probably see small mid-rise apartment buildings going up, because if the trains are going to run every half hour, and then with the advent of the new Pearson railway line that's going to run to take passengers downtown and points west, and then of course points north, this is going to encourage people to live around these hub stations. And so as I keep repeating, you're going to see more intense density being allocated for hub areas. And the same will apply whether it's up to Newmarket or out to Dufferin and one thing and another. I mean, where this is all coming from is that they're estimating that it's costing $2 to $3 billion a year for the traffic issues, the gridlock that we have in and around Toronto. Many people, everyone experiences that on a daily basis. I mean, you do it every day when you're dealing with our appraisers. You're telling people we need the, hour or 2 hour window for our appraisers to arrive there, because who knows what the traffic's going to be like. Next question, please.
Well, I think that was it. So You answered most of my questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Steph, thank you very much. And that was part 5 of transport and regarding transport supported development. And thank you for watching.